Guys, hi there. My name's Barbara and I'm here with you from Belfast in Northern Ireland, and I have my helper Ollie with me today, who's going to give me a hand doing a little build for you guys. And we were just trying to think of something that's quite unique to Northern Ireland. So right here in Belfast, guys, there was a very famous ship called the Titanic that was built in and around 1912. I'm sure you have all heard of it. Right here in Harland and Wolff shipyard. So today we thought we would build the Titanic. So here it is. We are going to help you build the Titanic with Lego bricks. So Ollie is going to be our seeker today and I'm going to be the builder. So the job of the seeker is to find the bricks that we need, and he's going to give those to me and I'm going to show you guys how to actually build the Titanic. So let's get started, Ollie. So what are the bricks that we need first of all?
So the first bit we're going to need is a 2x4. Red.
How many of those do we need?
16.
We need 16 of those.
One 2x2.
So just one of those. Great.
And 4 1x1s.
4 little single bricks. Ones. Great. Now today I'm going to use a 16x32 stud base plate. You can use two 16x16s if you wish. Just touch them together side by side and you're good to go. But today I'm using one single base plate, okay? So to place our first brick, okay, which is very important, what I want you to do is to go 2 studs across and 8 studs down. Okay, and that is going to be our first brick. Just like this. So 8 down, 2 across. And we're going to place another 2x4 just directly beside that. And then we're going to reflect that on the other side, 8 down, 2 across, and we're going to put one more 2x4. Okay? Now beside this one, instead of a 2x4, we're going to add a 2x2 and then a 2x4. So this is how it should look just now. Okay? So now we're going to create the 2 lines above and below our bricks that we currently have on there. So to do that, what I want you to do is the 4 little singles, the 1x1s or single studs, okay, we're going to add those. So if you go to the first brick that you put on and count across 3 studs and pop one of these single bricks either side, so 3 studs across, the exact same on the other side, okay, 1 above, 1 below, just like that, okay? Now, we're going to bridge the gap between the 2 singles with the rest of our 2x4s. So you simply set the first one on there beside your single brick, and then you're going to just put a full row in across the bottom and across the top. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and you can do that while I'm also doing it. So, Ollie, you can have a wee look at what we need next.
Okay, so we're going to need 15 black 2x4s. Okay. 1 black 2x2. 2 black 1x1s. And 1 2x1. And that's what we need.
Brilliant. So we need 2 singles, 2 black singles, 1 1x2, 1 2x2, and 15 2x4, all in black, okay? Now, this is how the base of our Titanic looks at the minute, okay? So hopefully yours looks something like that. And then we're going to pop these other bricks on top here. So our first brick that we are going to place is a black 2x4. And right here on top of the very first brick that we put on, guys, we're going to count in 3 studs and we're going to place our first brick just here. Okay, fabulous. Now, we're going to put 6 bricks either side of that, but we're going to take a step down and we're going to come down 1 stud either side, just like this, okay? So across by 1 stud on the black, and then we're going to put 2 rows of 6 along there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's how it should look. Okay, now you see our little single studs there, guys? Just on top of those, the 2 red that are showing still, we're going to put 2 black. So a black single stud on top of each of those red single studs on the end there, okay? And just in between those 2 single studs, we're going to put a 2 by 4. And you see how it hangs off the end there? That's okay. So between the 2 single blacks, you're going to have a 2 by 4. Okay, so we've still got a little bit of red that we can see here. We're going to put the rest of our bricks on top there. So we're going to take our 2 by 2. Okay, we're going to take our 2 by 2 and we're going to put it right next to the brick that we've just put on. And then we're going to take our 2 by 1 and we're going to add it. Okay, and then we're going to take a 2 by 4 and we're going to add that. So this is how your Titanic should be looking at the minute, and we're going to move on to some white bricks. So Ollie, tell us how many white bricks we need.
Okay, so we're going to need, again, 10 white 2 by 4s, and we're going to need 2 white 1 by 4s. Okay?
Lovely, thank you.
So,
okay. So guys, we're going to start with the 2 1 by 4s, okay? So right down the end here where we put the black brick that is just hanging off the end, we're going to set our 1 by 4s on there, okay? And we're going to put on there 2 studs, and we're going to let that hang off the end by 2 studs. Okay, just like this. Okay, then we're going to take a white 2 by 4, okay, and we're going to put it right next to the ones that we already have on there, okay. So we'll pop that on there, and then we are going to take the rest of our white bricks here and we're going to put them on top of the black. So what we want to do here is count in by 1 stud and 1 stud down. So just at the top here you can see you go across, so you can still see 1 stud here and 1 stud down. And you put your first white brick on there, and you're simply going to set another one right next to it. So you have 2 bricks on the end there, okay, and we're going to follow that pattern down by another 3. So we have 4 rows of 2 white bricks. So the whole way down there. Okay. So 2 rows of 4. 1, 2 rows of 4. And then just right on the very end here, we're going to put our last brick. So this is how it looks just at the minute. Okay, that's great. Now, the next bricks that we need then, Ollie?
So we're going to need another black 2 by 4, just 1, and we're going to need 2 black 1 by 4s. So there you go, Barbara.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're actually going to push this to one side and we're going to create this little part of the ship just by using the table. So set your 2 by 4 and then put your 1 by 4 either side, but allow 1 stud of a gap. Okay, so count 1 stud down and set so it looks like this. Okay, so set that on the table. You don't need your base plate at the minute. Now we're going to join these bricks together with 2 white bricks, Ollie.
So we're going to need 2 white 2 by 4s, and we're just going to give them to Barbara and see what she has to do.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take these and we're going to cover the 8 studs at the back. So you can still see 2 studs sticking out here, okay? And we're going to put the other white brick right on top there. So this is how it should look. Okay, so that's that bit done. So moving on then, okay, we're going to attach this on. Okay, so what we're going to do here, if you notice, on the back, we have a natural little platform for this part that we have just created. So it just sits on top of those two red single studs. So we're going to do that, pop that on there. Okay, just nice and gently. So the next number of bricks that we need, Ollie?
So we're going to need 8 white 2x4s.
8 of those. Okay,
yep.
Thank you. So right on the top platform here, this white part that we have here, we're going to count in 1 stud, and we're going to place our brick directly on top of the white that's already existing, but 1 stud in, okay? And we're going to place all 8 bricks the same direction right across the top of our ship. All the way up to 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that will leave 1 row at the end there as well. So you've got a single brick, single stud either side. You can see that? Yeah, great. Okay, so moving on. Ollie, what is our next stage? What do we need now?
So next we're going to need 2, I like to call them flag poles, because they look like that. We're going to need 2 of those. We're going to need 8 2x2s yellow, and we're going to need 4 2x2s black. Okay, so here we are.
Thank you so much. You're such a good helper.
I am.
You are. Okay, so what we're going to do, the flagpoles, as Ollie calls them, little funnels, we're going to take those and we're going to pop that onto the white at one side and down at the other end as well. So just in between 4 studs. If I can get it to go on, I'm going to take these off and just do it on the table so that I can get them to stay. There we go. Pop those back on. Brilliant. Okay, so we need to make our little funnels. So what we're going to do, we're going to take our yellow bricks and we're going to join 2 together and we're going to make 4 little towers of 2. 4 little towers of 2. 4 little towers of 2. Okay, so there we go. And then we're going to top those with a little black brick. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so turn your little ship round and we need to count. We're going to put these centered, okay? So 1 stud in and 1, 2, 3, 4 across. So there's the first one going on there. Leave a gap of 1. Pop your other one on. Another gap of 1. Pop the other one on. Another gap of 1. Pop the other one on. We have a Titanic. Ollie!
Wow!
I know. How awesome is that?
That was so fast and easy.
It actually was faster than I thought. That was great. There we go. Titanic, guys. Dun dun dun. Ta-dum. Perfect for a school project, actually. Make all your friends jealous. So what we're going to do, Ollie is going to challenge me here with some questions about famous people in Northern Ireland. Okay, so there we go, Ollie. He's going to ask the questions. I'm going to give you a chance to answer first before I give you my answer. Okay, so go ahead, Ollie.
So, Barbara, do you know a famous author from Northern Ireland?
Ooh, a famous author from Northern Ireland? I'm going to say C.S. Lewis.
Correct.
Oh, is there a correct answer? Okay.
Do you know an actor from Northern Ireland?
A famous actor from Northern Ireland. I'm going to say the very lovely Liam Neeson.
Correct. Do you know a footballer from Northern Ireland?
Sports person. Let's see. A famous footballer from Northern Ireland. Would it be George Best?
It would.
Thank you.
Would you know a poet from Northern Ireland?
A famous poet from Northern Ireland. I think, let me think. Seamus Heaney?
Correct. Do you know, final question, Do you know a famous singer from
Famous singer.
Northern Ireland?
There is a famous singer.
There's
Grew
actually
up in the same street as my dad, and his name is Van Morrison.
correct.
Well done me! Well done me, guys. We had great fun with you today, and I'm sure you'll have fun with all the other Bricks for Kids owners across the world. But it's goodbye from him,
Goodbye.
and it's goodbye from me. Thank you. Bye.